magic attack, magic attack, magic items, magic attack. There.
That's the spicy sequence.
That's the one. Now I can go.
Loot Lads.
Yeah, every time I like think about coming, I go magic attack, and I just forgot the items, and I'm like, what's going on?
The items are the balls.
Don't ignore your items.
You cannot ignore the items.
You have to fondle your items
Never.
before you can do your fucking arcanum at the bottom there.
Never neglect the items.
Don't never neglect the items.
Welcome back to Loot Lads.
Don't you know you're smart.
You're smart. You're smart. Okay, the play today is I solo this to get someone whatever.
You're smart. You get
You
it.
get it. Oh my goodness. Might have to turn this down a little bit again. Ugh. Life's pain. Oh, Christ. Yeah, so, beating this in solo mode gets me an item for Donald? Question mark?
I think you said that, yeah. And then we're just gonna ignore Goofy. Unless you really want Save the King.
I respect Goofy more.
True.
Oh, alright, that was too low now.
No, that's too low.
Turn down the volume as low as you can. No, that's too low. Alright, now I gotta get up and do it again.
This man's having a good time. If only I like this game. Alright, there you go. Are we good?
Okay, alright. There we go. Fantastic.
Terrible
Now we can
feat.
play this video game. Now we can do a show.
Ooh, buddy.
Hello.
I'm in the mood for a show, let me tell you.
What kind of show are you looking for?
Well, I'm
You looking for
I'm
suspense?
chugging this fucking Orion real quick.
He's in desperation mode.
Look, alright? I woke up today and I didn't want to do anything, so I took the day off. And also, I was like, oh, I might as well tell Devin that I'm going to take the day off. And then I read your message about, yeah, by the way, I also didn't want to do anything, so I'm taking the day off. And I'm like, tight, you want to do something? And here we are.
We are simultaneous pieces of shit.
We're different flavors of shit.
Oh, yeah.
You're genuinely harrowed, and I just don't want to do anything.
I went to the hospital today. But it was for picking up something, but unfortunately I have to wait.
I went to Costco today, which is
That's
kind
like
of
the
like a
hospital.
hospital. Yeah. Whoa!
I can't stop it. I won't stop, Chris.
was that real? Like,
Yes. I am harrowed.
oh, fuck, that's right. All right, okay.
I don't know if that's gonna pick up.
It was awful when it was.
Oh my God.
It sounded like he was decomposing.
I honestly feels that way sometimes. Oh, that was not a good feeling. Yeah, I just had a good 45 minutes of sleep.
Yeah.
And then I woke up at around like 1:30 or so, and then I went, oh no, this is the wake that is not going to get back to sleep really easily. Like sometimes if you wake up, you're like, go use the washroom, maybe get a glass of water, and then like you can just cozy right back in, fall asleep. No, not for me. That was not my option.
You know what I went through today?
What's that?
Here's a very mundane tale about General Beard's life.
Okay.
In our comedy show to start us off on the comedy train.
This is the first recording session, if anybody can't tell.
Yeah. In that I woke up and I went, yeah, I'm just not going to go to work. That's fine. So in order for me not to go to work, the polite thing to do, did you just fucking, okay, you just shot her. Fair enough. Polite thing to do is you go to our work system and you go, I'm not going to be there. I'm filling out a form for you to know that I'm not going to be there. And then I couldn't log in to my VM. So I messaged IT. I'm like, okay, hey, people that manage our virtual machine, why can't I log in? So I'm waiting on a reply. And then I get a call from my boss saying, hey, we just wanted to let you know that you're working. And I go, yeah, I'm trying to log in so I could submit a form so I'm not working. And he goes, oh, okay, so like you can log in. And I'm like,
Hold up. Wait, 1 sec.
Unfortunately, I have to let you know that no, in fact, I cannot actually do my job if I was still going to do the job.
Step
but
one.
I have to let you know that I'm not coming in. So I'm going to fix my VM, not to work, but to tell you that I'm leaving. And then he goes, okay, yeah, all right. Just kind of dumbfounded. So we just kind of had a little bit of a chat while I was waiting for IT to talk back to me. And I was like, okay, so I'm not coming in. Everything's good on my end, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, okay, I'll you know what? I'll talk to you tomorrow. And I go, yep, cool. And then to finish it all off, when I finally got the login, actually, that's a lie. I didn't log in at all. I just logged into Slack, and I went, yeah, I'm still waiting for IT. I'm just going to leave. And he goes, yeah, okay, cool. You have a good day. And I'm like, you too, smile. We have good rapport.
You're kind of immortal there, aren't you?
Yeah. I literally think that unless I burn down the place, which is very swiftly coming, I don't think I'm ever going to get fired there. And this is the most, like, cocky I think I've ever been. Like, you could fight me in a fighting game and I'm a little cocky, but, like...
You're saying you get fucked idiot to management.
Yeah, like, you can counter hit me and I'd be like, yeah, you're right, I fucked up, that was all me. But, like, I get into a fucking... If I get into a lawsuit at that job, I'm like, yeah, so? Yeah, it's best of 3, fucker, yeah. Welcome to Chris, the most invaluable shitty employee. So yeah, that was my day, which is a lot less harrowing because it was actually kind of like comical if you think about it in an office comedy sense, which is the best comedy, really.
I've not actually watched The Office, so
I mean, not. Here's the thing about The Office is that the office comedy was good because it was written, and it's a little awkward. Whereas this office comedy is, I decided to roll up there with sunglasses and go, guess what? I'm here logging in and trying to resolve all of my email problems to say that I'm not going to log in today. And the punchline is that my supervisor just like put on his sunglasses and went tight. And that's the joke. We've just explained. Not only was the joke not funny nor existent, but the joke of this segment was me explaining that there was no joke. So if you catch our comedy train real quick, that's like a 0 for 3 on jokes today.
You know what? You're killing it.
Yeah.
That's the loot lad guarantee. Painfully unfunny.
We just need the comedy train rolling. Like we just need one. We need one thing going fast and crashing into a wall, and then we have like 6 jokes off of that.
Yeah.
Because it's Dale Earnhardt or a national tragedy.
Both. I mean, look, Dale Earnhardt was a national treasure, so...
I mean, yeah, that was a national tragedy. Yes, I'm talking about the other one, the big, the big one, actually.
Yeah, the Hindenburg.
Yeah, the rest. Just saying, there's a reason why we don't use blimps, and blimps are tight, so I don't know why we don't. Is it? Hold on. Is it kind of sad and unfair the blimps that if blimps appear in media, they always blow up?
There was some good blimp coverage in Fringe. That was a fun TV show for a little while.
Okay, but did a blimp blow up?
No.
What?
Yeah, they actually had...
Dude, even in World of Warcraft, blimps fucking blew up.
Well, not all of them.
There was a raid boss specifically blowing up the other guy's blimp. If you were Alliance.
Look, alright. If blimp exists, there is a higher chance of it exploding. I'll at least admit that much. In some capacity.
I just want to say, in the gacha that I'm currently playing, a blimp explodes. And it's really funny because the only reason why she bought the blimp was because she wanted to show off in front of the other person who's technically under... That other person is her subordinate and she wants to show off. For some reason. I don't think she actually does anything. I think she's just there to menace. Which, you know what? I'm there for.
No, that's tight.
Yeah.
We support menacing.
Here's the thing. She runs that entire section of the school. And her entire fucking, like... I think she just made something called the Pandemonium Society because she thought it sounded cool.
That's
and that's the administration on that side of the school.
I respect it.
Yeah. She's also an avid gacha player, but don't worry about it.
Wait, there's gacha in this gacha universe?
No, more so just she has a specific waifu that she keeps around, and it's kind of weird.
Okay.
She lets her get away with everything.
Oh,
and
it's a middle child.
Yeah. It's really funny too because she has a secretary who also does the same thing, but she gets shit for it. It's fun. It's a thing. Read Blue Archive, I guess. I don't know.
Eternal fucking metal edge shit. I guess I gotta hang out now.
Look at it.
I've done nothing of that sort. There's so much media that I haven't consumed in the past little while because I've just been laying around.
I'm reading Dungeon Meshi, and it's very good.
I've heard great things, and then it gets to a point where it goes, "Oh my god, what the fuck,
dude!"
That's all I know.
Dude, do you mean like the anime? Because it automatically goes, "Oh my!" There's a chapter 0 in which they boil a treasure chest,
Nice.
and they traumatize one of their new party members. And fucking Marcelly, the elf girl, is just like, oh, you'll get used to it, sweetie.
So I've not watched a single episode
Yeah.
of it. I tried to convince Ashley to maybe give it a chance, so we'll maybe see next week.
It has everything. And
Well-
by everything, I mean everything an avid anime person wants to watch.
And like she knows the English voice actors, so I might have to watch the dub version. But like, there's a couple people that she knows in it and that I'm trying to convince. Like, hey, yeah, you like ProZD? He's great.
No, ProZD, isn't it?
Yeah, Sungwon is he's the dwarf dude.
That's fucking sick, actually.
And Damien Haas from Fire Emblem fame and also Smosh is the main dude, blonde dude in armor.
Fuck, alright, this show is stacked. I'm surprised it's not more popular than it is.
And the English and Japanese are like simultaneously releasing, which is something that I was also. Is that something new that they've been doing lately?
I don't
Or is that
know.
like it's a Netflix one, isn't it? Or like Netflix is putting it out or something?
I'm reading it. I don't know where it's coming out in the anime form.
Okay. Yeah, because I think that's something that they've been pushing forward is simultaneous releases of both.
Did Freyrine do the same thing?
I have no idea.
That's interesting. If it did, here's the thing about like Freyrine and stuff is like Dungeon Meshi came out a while ago, and so did Freyrine, and it just got picked up. Like they were popular back like over there, and assumedly, whoever translated it and released it online, or like if it's official, whatever, also made it popular because it's genuinely like a good series. It's been happening lately that random manga are just being picked up, which I'm fucking smiling for. I'm happy about that. Because the one thing that I will admit from early Freyrine is like, it's cute, but it's just cute,
Yeah.
and then the anime makes it beautiful.
Okay.
Same with I would assume same with Dungeon Meshi, although the person who wrote Dungeon Meshi and like illustrated it definitely knew what the fuck they were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've seen great stuff from it so far.
Yeah, big
as
fan.
far as like fan art goes, a lot of people are loving it, and a lot of people are like making a lot of really fun combinations with both Freyrine and
Yeah.
Dungeon Meshi, which makes me go like, all right, now I gotta watch both these.
The fact that Freyrine took off as fucking quickly as it did, like all you really need is cute elf girl, and
Sold.
anything around her is gold, so we're fine.
I'm genuinely almost caught up on One Piece, so
There you go. You could just do 2. You're allowed you're allowed to watch One Piece and read something.
What?
I know.
I've been reading comics.
Oh, I mean, okay, all right. You're fine.
I've been reading a lot more comics actually.
I was talking with Aria that, and also Emily at the same time because they like to check in, and like do a little bit of a media share. I cannot wait till I read Kaijo again.
Oh my god,
Yeah, that's gonna be so fucking fun. Me and
Stop teleporting!
Me and Aria have been watching Heaven's Feel.
Sorry.
Heaven's Feel. And since I've read Tsukihime and apparently now need to go read
Oh my god.
the actual like Fate and go through the roots and stuff. We were getting, as Aria does, explains a lot of backstory and a little bit of cute little tidbits. These wizards are fucking us.
I'm gonna fucking kill a wizard. I'm gonna find a magician. David Blaine, you're on fucking notice.
So we did a little bit of like a plot exchange. So we were talking about like Fate and like a few little fan things about Fate and what have you. And then I essentially just explained what Freyrine was, which was again a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then I had a little bit of like a brain, one of those ideas in my brain that I'm like, man, I cannot wait for the these are literally just women in bikinis fighting each other manga that I'm going to read. And that's the entire night is us discussing the plot of Kaijo with
great.
4 exclamation points. It's not just Kaijo, it's Kaijo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta get that right. Yeah, when we were talking about it last, I went and read a little bit of the wiki again, being like, God, this show is like something else.
I genuinely excited.
They've spent all their budget on sound effects, and you know what? Worth it. It was great.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's after Dungeon Meshi, because it's the popular one at the moment. What is this?
Fucking, come on, man. Come on.
Sora. Sora, it's literally a big dog.
It's right there. Damn it. There we go. Raid. 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 Judge.
I've never seen this before.
Strike raid?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it equipped and then unequipped it for other things. Oh no. Okay. I thought it was something else.
Which is to say,
For fuck's sake.
I would support those anime because I feel like there's a lot more hidden gems out there that the West doesn't know about and was never popular because it was in some random magazine or like fucking like manga related thing, like a Shonen Jump type of deal. That's just kind of hanging out that no one talks about because it wasn't Naruto.
Yeah. That is the like
Freyring was popular. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't know how Dungeon Meshi panned out or when it actually released. I assume it was popular when it came out. But like we don't get that shit. You have to look for it. Yeah. And if we have to look for it, it's not popular over here. All the cosplayers just don't do it.
Yeah, that is kind of the only problem. Like, I wonder how many like exports we really missed that were great. Like, I really genuinely like the Railgun Index series. It's not great, but like it was one that was kind of just it didn't hit that popular niche thing. I think it was relatively fine in our little friend group of nerds and weebs and shit, but I don't know anybody else really who's watched it aside from that group of people.
I mean,
that's an age-old one now.
I mean, I could just be an old person talking shit about how fucking mega popular Freyrin was, but on social media you've never seen you don't see the cute elf girl until it came out in anime. So, yeah,
absolutely true.
I can't believe the voice acting talent on Meshi, actually, just from the few names you've told me. I'm actually kind of excited to watch it with Emily. Yeah, because we're after JJK, we're also watching the Freyrin anime as well as starting Dungeon Meshi. I want
to actually. That's one I do want to read is JJK. I do want to get further ahead.
According to Emily, who's we have a few volumes. It has that thing where like not everything gets into the anime just because it's either like fiddly or like a one panel gag or something.
Yeah, there's it's kind of like Kaijo when that one became a thing that missed an entire like getting into the school arc that was kind of rad.
I mean, it also misappropriated the main character a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah. Which is fine for the, like, as much as I want Kaijo to have, like, the entire series covered, it definitely was a fuck. We get one season. We might as well make it as appealing as possible.
Yeah.
Which is a goddamn shame, because I also think it's a genuine treat.
Anime fun.
Anime fun. Did you know that people create good?
Sure, bud.
Name one thing in that statement that wasn't correct.
The syntax?
And I don't need a breath freshener. So.
Oh, sorry.
But I appreciate the offer.
I'm mad.
Why?
I'm mad that that's a me joke. Christ. Lordy Lord.
I might need another monster, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Honestly, I could probably use one at this point.
Do you want me to crack you open one?
How many are left in there? I think there's exactly enough for
there's
your
2.
insatiable, unquenchable thirst.
I'm sorry. I need to get the hard shit. Look, it's this coffee is soft shit now. I enjoy coffee and it gets me going, but for some reason, me talking into a mic consumes a lot more mental energy than I let on.
No,
and I don't have a lot going on up there as is.
That's why you need it.
Yeah, that's why I need it. That's why I need chemicals in my brain in order for me to like operate.
You know, did you see that thing that went probably not 'cause it was on the internet, but there was a recent tweet that went around of like, you know, streaming is a lot harder than people think.
First of all, yes, but also no.
Yeah, well, like that's the thing. It was definitely picked up by people with bad faith and twisted it out because like good streamers, like we are not good streamers, obviously.
Good streamers, it takes a fucking lot.
Yes.
Yeah, but
and it was kind of put forward by professional, I do this for my career streamer.
Yeah, like
So-
you have to fucking try.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
there's a reason why I although I want to stream, it makes me feel bad when I do it like twice a week as opposed to me thinking about it and doing it twice a week. Like,
Yeah.
currently I'm just doing my randomizer shit, which is fine. I don't do anything with it. Like I,
and that's the thing, right? Like, you can stream, you can talk into a microphone, but then there's also all that like back end shit that absolutely no one talks about.
well, yeah, there's the back end shit. There's actual like moderation and like moderation stuff you still need to think about.
Yeah.
Like you don't want a forget off again. You don't want a dark side Phil scenario.
Nope.
Where not only are you solo banning people, but also the only people that you get in your chat are the worst possible.
Yeah, exactly. When you foster a community of the shits, and then all you have to do is just press button on shitheads, and that just brings in more shitheads to be trolling you for more shitheadery.
And even besides the point there, like we're all on the same page here. Like I don't
Yeah.
think anyone listening to this conversation and like agreeing with us really needs this particular pep talk, but thinking about jokes on the fly is fucking awful.
Yeah.
Like it takes talent to be funny and it takes work to be consistent.
And which we have none.
I'm occasionally funny. I have the tag occasionally funny on Twitch.
Yeah.
And as much as I adore my stream partner, we really need to not be playing fucking Pokemon Emerald. Holy fuck.
I
I love it. We're going to complete it, and I'm committed. But, like, I desperately want to get back to Ocarina of Time.
There's an old, I would say like pseudo buddy of ours, like Magic the Gathering dude.
Yeah.
We used to play with. I don't know if you remember Mitch.
Yes, I think so.
He does stand up now.
He does stand-up?
Yeah, and he's been doing stand up for like a couple of years. And back when I actually used to open Facebook occasionally, I would like, make a comment on shit. And it got to the point where he was like, "You should be doing stand up." And I was like, "Why? Why would you say that to me?" And
See, I feel like for you do have the joke chops to, like, make a set. Like, if you're prepared for a set, I think it'd be pretty great.
I don't think I couldn't, like, I don't not think I could write a tight 5. I have, I've got fun bits. I like tweeting when I could. So, I like the written form a lot more than even just like, I do love off the cuff improving shit like this, making funny in conversations and stuff. But also, I love writing stuff. I don't know. So
I don't know what skills I'm developing by doing Loot Lads besides just being able to look at a thing and go like, isn't it a little weird that Mika in Gungrave, like just more so like content exploration, I guess, and also making jokes based off of that. I don't know. You can say I don't know. I don't view myself as a talented person, so I can't really comment.
yeah, it's hard to look at this and say we've got the talented chops going at all.
I mean,
all
this
cylinders
is
here.
like this is not content that's like Omega created. This is
No.
we're gonna sit on a couch. We're gonna talk about 9/11 or whatever we end up doing.
Whoa!
We need to get off of night. Well, I say we need to because it's really funny when we don't. But like,
We need to at least get off the plane.
because every time 9/11 comes up, it kind of hits. Like,
Yeah, 1 or 2 towers.
turn on the Loot Lands, any channel.
It's only the one.
Dude, what if? Okay, so a lot of people have seen the phenomenon of just posting on their second channel because the second channel, for some reason, gets more views and notoriety.
Oh yeah, like a William Osmond or something.
Yeah. So why don't we just get like a Loot Lands 2 and then just completely turn tail and re-upload on Loot Lands 2?
Amazing.
Yeah. Here's the thing. What if it gets more views?
Don't.
What if we do Loot Lands director's cut?
What do we?
What do we do? I don't know. It's just it's a director's cut with the exact same fucking film type. Oh, what if we just release the raw?
Ooh.
What if we just burden YouTube with like our 6 hours of fucking Saw footage?
You get all my coughs.
That's what the people need.
Yeah, all of my sinus issues and all of your occasional sinus issues.
I've been better lately. I still cannot breathe proper is the problem.
I feel like I have a polyp in my left nostril now, and it's been giving me sinus problems and headaches.
You've gotten a lot worse. I've gotten a lot better.
All right, well, like you sucked my sinus. You just latched onto my nose with. Give me those tiniest powers, bud. Oh, that reminds me. So, in very uncomfortable, horrible prank I performed on an ex once, was I leaned in for a smooch and latched onto her nose and blew.
That's fucked up. That's I would dump you like immediately.
I was a little scamp.
Yeah, that's scampish behavior. Holy fuck. I gave Emily a ring for engagement purposes, which is how I describe it and how she'll describe how that went. So, like, don't worry.
Yes, it's that magical, folks.
We've been together for fucking 6 years. We've accepted it.
Yeah.
It wasn't this is special in a way that it's just like, so unexpected. Oh, I didn't know if you... They was supposed to say, hey, you want to get married? Yeah? Cool, tight. The ring's coming next week. Like,
yeah. Do you want to take benefit in this union stuff for, like, health stuff? And you're like, yeah, cool.
All right, we'll have a party about it later. But regardless, she has a history with tea lights because of her exes. And I say exes, it's really just the one who was, like, really strange and shitty.
All right.
I.e., it was like a... I'll say it publicly. It's a really funny story. So, they broke up, but it was right near the holidays. So they were like, how about we just do the holiday thing? Like, I got gifts for you. Like, whatever, fuck it. Like, we'll spend the holidays. We'll try to go off on a good note. So she went out, she bought a gift. And it was a thought out gift, and it was bought ahead of time. So they were like, all right, why waste the occasion? It'll be nice and sweet, right?
What a semi-amicable situation so far.
What she received, because evidently the guy did not want to give up his right to Christmas.
Okay, all right.
Was tea lights.
Oh.
Now,
I think I've heard about this.
What was even more insulting is that guy's parents had an actual, like, artesian candle making thing.
Oh.
So the fact that she got tea lights not only stabbed in one aspect of this is kind of a weird gift, but also you couldn't get me at least a nice smelling candle.
I vaguely recall hearing about this.
So the first Christmas I spent with her, I bought her a thoughtful gift, which was an entire box set of How to Train Your Dragon, because she was a big fan of the stories and a big fan of the movies. And then I fucking absolutely destroyed I packaged it in inner packaging.
Yeah.
And then the entire out of packaging was about $20 worth of tea lights. To which everyone in that fucking family was like, all right, that's pretty fucking funny. And I will regret it to the day I die, because when the ring came in, she was not home. So I had to make the judgment call of, do I go out to a dollar store right now and give her the ring box with a tea light in it?
What I would have done if I had that thought beforehand is also melt the tea light and put the ring in it.
Here's the thing about that. I didn't want the stones to come loose if it was a panic, like, you motherfucker type of thing. Also, I don't know how, like, it's a sterling silver ring. I don't know how that interacts very well with heat.
I think they put like because you could get charmed candles and stuff, and they have rings and shit in them all the time.
Yeah, but the charm they have little, like, pockets of foil that they wrap their rings in. Yeah. Regardless, that is still a good idea. That would have been +1. That was the +1 on effort. But I decided against it and decided to let her off easy.
Yeah, you've already burdened her for the past 6 years.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my dark passenger of tea lights, is that occasionally I just think about the most awful shit to do with tea lights. And part of me also still wants to go with, if we do wedding favors, there's one tea light in every favor.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, naturally.
I mean, yeah. It's so fucking funny. That story is so sad. Every time I think about it, I'm like, man, you couldn't have done one other thing. Like tea lights and a thing that she might have liked. Like, I have a few exes that I never ever want to talk to again, but like, if we had a Christmas idea, I'd probably be like, okay, here's something you'd like, as opposed to fucking T-lights.
Yeah. I only have one ex that I would be indifferent of, like, if they fell off a bridge or something. Not like that, but I mean, like, whatever. If I never see you again, that's no bad. Everyone else actually, like, ended relatively well.
See, what 2 exes I actually kind of like. Just one of them fell off into the multi-level marketing thing.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
The other one I think is actually banished to the Shadow Realm.
That's fair.
Yeah, and yeah, and then we have Emily. So
Now,
she's pretty cool as far as I know.
I definitely had. Jury's still out.
I mean, she could surprise me. Still, is the problem? Is the thing about knowing someone for 6 years is like, what the 7th year will bring.
That's the. I hear that's the hump for a lot of relationships. Is the 7th year.
Yeah.
Like, but like, Ashley and I are so indifferent. It's just like, oh wow, and now it's been 10, 11. It's like,
I mean,
whatever.
occasionally it just becomes the social norm in your own household that, like, yep, this person is here, and if I need anything, I can ask them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's it's the adult relationship of, oh, I have an emotional backing, and if I have a problem, they'll be there also to help me resolve it type of deal.
Nerd.
Yeah.
You have to deal with my baggage, haha.
Ew, cuties, fuck. Yeah, every time I kiss my girlfriend, I'm just like...
Then I think about wieners, I'm like, yeah.
Just saying, I get 2 Costco sausages every time I go, so, like, you tell me.
And I put them both in my mouth at the same time.
And I just continually shove them in. I swallow them whole.
I don't use ketchup or mustard, I use strawberry edible lube.
That she buys for me. Bun or no bun?
No bun.
No bun?
No bun.
What is happening with the buns?
Fondled separately.
Yeah, I suppose. Don't ignore your items.
We fucking wrapped it around. Next time on Loot Lads.
This was literally the perfect cyclical episode, too.
We started the Hades Cup, and now we're fighting Hades.
What? We started fondling the balls, we ended with fondling balls? What? Well, I guess buns, but...
Yeah, well, like, you know, balls of the rear. Next time on Loot Lads.
The gluten is stored in the balls.
That explains why it hurts when I... Never mind.